It's your girl Janae Nicole coming to you from beautiful sunny South Florida. I hope you're having a great day. So today, this is a work in progress on the title, so just bear with me on it. I'm talking about we're all marketers, right? And I'm going to explain that in just a second. And it has to do with how 5 minutes alone in an elevator with Michael Stelzner from Social Media Examiner revealed this. So, we're all marketers. No matter what industry you're in, whether you don't even have a business or idea of a business, you're a marketer too. It's a funny conversation I had with my good girlfriend and my husband and a few other people had sparked this debate about when I first started dating my husband, did I act the same way I act now? And I was like, well, I think I was my authentic self. Like I was who I am. Like I didn't change that, but absolutely, you got your representative, whether you trying to get a man, get a woman, that first date, those first couple of dates, heck, until you reach your final goal, whether that's to boo them up and just be girlfriend or get married, you got your representative out in full force. You got your makeup on, you got your hair done, you smelling good, you looking good, you got your manicure pedicure on fleek. So you gotta put your best foot forward when you trying to hook up with somebody. So you're not gonna come out there, men know you need a tape. You're not gonna go out looking raggedy, busted, and disgusted and think she gonna give you no holler. So absolutely, I had my representative out there, but my personality was me. It was genuine, and I don't think you can. What they say, you can only fake the funk for so long. So if you're not who you really are, eventually you're gonna seep out. So you might as well be straightforward and honest from the beginning. So, yeah. That's why I say we're all marketers, because when you're trying to get a man or a woman, you are marketing yourself to get that person. That's your whole MO. You want that person to buy what you're selling. And it just so happens that it's you that you're selling for that particular moment. And the same thing with a job. Say you going for your job. You got this job you going, it's like, oh man, I'm gonna get a raise. It's closer to my house. Like, this is my dream job. This is what all I worked hard for. You're not gonna go in there and just fart around and blow the interview. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna sparkle, you're gonna look the best, you're gonna have your resume and like you're gonna be ready. You're gonna have your best suit on, you're gonna have your power suit on, as the ladies like to say. You gonna go in there with guns a-blazing to get this dream job. Any job. Heck, if you want the job, you're gonna go in there and sell yourself, market yourself to a degree that, okay, this person is, they're really on our radar and we want to hire this person. Now, say you get the job. Most people, you got a job, you got 30 days, 90 days that you got to be on probation. So you just started. You're gonna be on your best behavior. You're gonna be to work early. You're gonna have your best outfits on. If you're a girl, ladies know you're gonna have your hair busted. You're not gonna go in there raggedy. You're gonna have every hair in place, makeup flawless, right? You're gonna have your heels on. Know your feet killing you. I remember when I first started working at my job. Oh my God, I stayed sharp. I say, probably about the first year, I held it down. I would be wearing heels, and anybody know me know I hate wearing heels. If I can avoid it at all costs, I'm not wearing no heels. And y'all, we got cobblestones at my job. To get to my job, you got to go across all these cobblestones. And honey, I would have my heels on from my car. I wouldn't change my shoes. I would wear them from my car for the whole day until I got back in my car to go home. And anybody know me know, listen, if I can avoid wearing some heels, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, so that first year, I was, hey, you couldn't tell me nothing. But look, couple years later, I'm rolling out of bed. I'm like, okay, let me get this foundation on and pull out me some comfortable flats, and we gonna keep it moving. But that's the truth of the matter. Is like you get comfortable, whether it be with a man or with a job or with a client. So we market until we get the person, but then after they've been there for a while, we talked about this before, you could get a little lax and get a little too comfortable. But the point of this message is not about that. We've talked about it before. Don't get comfortable. The point of it is, I was in the elevator. I was at Podcast Movement 15. As you all know, I am like shouting it from the rooftops about podcast movement. I'm such a big fan of it for podcasters. If you're not a podcaster, I mean, it's really good, but especially if you want to be a podcaster, that's where you need to be. So anyway, I'm at Podcast Movement and I'm rushing because we were about to go to an event off site, and I had to run back up to the room, and just so happened everybody was down at the buses to try to get one of the shuttles over to the event, and my husband was downstairs waiting for me. So I'm rushing to go up after one of the sessions let out to go to my room. And lo and behold, I'm in the elevator, and I kept looking at this man. It was just me and him, and I'm like, wow, he looks so familiar. And so, we got to talking, and he was like, I said, oh, you're Michael Stelzner. I was like, oh, what's your name? And he said, oh, Michael Stelzner. And I was like, oh my God, I know you. I know the voice. I said, I didn't recognize your face, but I know you. I listened to the show. And he said, oh, so are you a marketer? And I was like, no, I'm a podcaster. And I felt like in the moment, I didn't get it. Like, his show is Social Media Examiner, and he has a big huge conference every year called Social Media Marketing World. But when we got off the we were actually on the same floor. When we got off the elevator, and I was like, I took a picture with him, and we chatted for a few more minutes, and I ran off to my room. And as I was going down the hall, I was like Homer Simpson moment, like, duh, are you a marketer? Of course you're a marketer. But the time had passed, and it was just like the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, no, I'm not a marketer. But I felt like such a moron, y'all, when I told Michael Stelzner, and I listened to his show all the time. I told him, no, I'm not a marketer. I'm a podcaster, because I was just in such, I don't know, euphoria, I guess is the word. Not from meeting him, but just the atmosphere of being at a conference with so many like-minded individuals. And I had just met some amazing black girls at the conference, and that like really pumped me up, because that was the whole reason I got into podcasting, because I felt like there weren't women of color represented. Like, you only saw a handful of them represented in the iTunes store. So that was one of the things that really made me want to be a podcaster, was because I felt like our side of the story, or our voices, weren't being added to the mix. So anyway, long story short, that's how my 5 minutes alone in the elevator with Michael Stelzner gave me the aha that, dummy, yeah, you are a marketer. And then just thinking about it in hindsight, of course you're a marketer. You're a marketer when you're trying to, like I said, get a man, get a job, get clients. So I'm going to bring this all around full circle and say that in marketing for your clients, don't just go with, of course, yes, do your, I hate to say due diligence because I say it all the time, but do your homework and really see what your people are interested in. Don't just try to do the hype thing for the day, the thing that everybody's doing. Like right now, video is really hot right now. So doing live stream and video is especially live stream. If you are able to get in front of the camera and express yourself in a way that resonates with your people, I would say 1000% do it. But honestly, video is not for everybody. And it's not because you don't look the part, it's just because some people are just not, they're not camera savvy. They don't have that it that makes you sparkle. Some people, they just don't have it, and that's the fact. I don't think that's one thing that you can really learn either. Like, yeah, you can be better at reading things and being more comfortable in front of a camera, but some people, that's not your thing. You're never going to feel comfortable at it because that's just not, it's not for you. So having said that, I hope I didn't crush nobody's hopes and dreams that they was going to be the next Periscope superstar or Blab superstar. If you feel like that you want to do it and you want to try it, absolutely go for it. But just know that that may not be where your audience is, and that may not be your gift. Yeah, I said it. But just be mindful that in your marketing, that you are going to where your people are and where you feel comfortable and where you gonna sparkle the most. Because if you get on Periscope and you get to talking like wah 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 wah, nobody, matter of fact, the people that did follow you are probably gonna unfollow you because they're like, oh my gosh, she is horrible. They're gonna look at you as being not an authentic person because you're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, and that's not what you want to do. So anyway, I'm gonna jump into some video, but I feel comfortable with video. I'm okay. Like, I'm not horrible. I know that I would do okay with it. I have the kind of personality that I could pull it off. Even though I may not be 100% comfortable with it, I'm okay on camera. So, having said that, look forward to some video, but just know that that's not my primary platform is not going to be video, because to me it's too time consuming for me, and I'm not comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with hopping on here and doing my show at my leisure and pushing it out to you guys as such. But video, I am enthralled by it. Like, it intrigues me. I love technology, so anything new and shiny and techy, I'm all over it. But I'm not one of those people that's gonna be hopping on Blab, hopping on this, hopping on that. So, and I've really been wanting to get on Snapchat, but the only thing that's holding me back is I am trying to be faithful with the little, and that is my podcast and just staying here with you all and cranking out these podcasts and sharing my heart with you here and not trying to be all over the place. So, I'm going to get off of here because I'm rambling. Just know that you are loved, and if you want to get on some video and you feel like that's your thing to do it. I'm not saying don't do it just because. If you want to do it, do it. Like I said, you are loved, and you can holler at me, JanaeNicole.com, and leave me some love. Give me some love. Go and do rate and review on iTunes for the Job Optional Podcast, people. I do read them all, and I do get encouraged by every single one of them. I so far have not had any hate mail or any negative reviews. Only really positive, loving things have been said, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for those of you who have taken the time out and left me an honest rating and review. Of course, if there's something that I'm doing horribly wrong that I don't realize, please, even if you don't feel comfortable leaving it in the rating, shoot me an email, shoot me a DM, what is it, a direct message on Twitter or Instagram. Somebody tell me if I'm doing something wrong that is terribly wrong, okay? So, all right, that's it for me. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye. I'm so goofy.